So I already moisturized my face. You always want to use a moisturizer before you use your foundation. This is the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. This is a primer, so I'm going to be applying this. I really wanted that illuminated effect because my skin is really dry right now. So I'm just applying this and making sure it's all blended in. Then I'm going to be going in with my absolute favorite foundation. This is the MakeupForever HD Foundation Stick. I really like this. It's really full coverage, so I like to apply this in 3 strokes on my cheeks, on my nose, on my chin, and then I'm going to spray my foundation brush with my Urban Decay setting spray. This is just going to make it so that my brush is a little bit damp so that the foundation blends out really nicely and isn't cakey. So I'm just going to blend that all out. Once I'm done blending everything out, I always like to wipe off the foundation off of my lips because I hate the way it looks. It makes you look dead. So then I'm going in to highlight and conceal, and I'm taking this Wet n Wild highlighting pen. I actually really like this. And I'm going to apply this under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and my chin. But I also like to go in with another concealer, and this is going to be the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer. This is the best concealer. It works really nicely. It blends in really nicely, and it's very lightweight. I like to use this just for a lighter effect under the eyes and just to further highlight. It really makes you look awake. So I'm going to be blending this in with my Real Teqniques Beauty Blender, and I'm using this sponge dry. Normally you would wet the sponge if you're going to use this as to blend your foundation in, but since I'm using this for concealer, I really wanted some full coverage, so I just left the sponge dry, and I'm going to just blend this all out. Now to set everything in place, I don't know how I lived without this powder. That might sound a little dramatic, but I'm for real. This powder is legit. You will not have any problems with your foundation moving throughout the day or anything like that. It just makes your face look flawless, and it just sets everything in place, and it's translucent, so it doesn't add any coverage, but it just makes your face look flawless. So I'm using this e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just using this to buff it all over the face to make sure it's all blended out. And then I like to set the places that I concealed. So I'm taking a tapered highlight brush from Sigma, and I really like to focus this underneath my eyes where we put that concealer, and then the bridge of my nose and my chin and forehead. This just makes it so that your concealer will not move throughout the day, and it really just is the best setting powder I've ever used, so I highly recommend it. Now I'm taking my trusty old contour palette by Kat Von D, and I'm taking this middle shade, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my nose, the forehead, and under the chin. If you guys want an in-depth contour and highlight video, just let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. For blush, I'm going to be taking NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. Who the frick comes up with these names? Anyways, I'm going to be taking a blush brush. I'm not sure which brand this is. This is just a random brush that I have. I'm not sure where I got it from, but I'm just going to apply this on my cheeks And then for a highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks, and this shit is pigmented. As you can see, I wanted a really nice undertone of pink, so I used this highlight, and I actually really like it. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to apply this to the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my cheekbones, and then also my Cupid's bow. For lips, I wanted something nice and nude and neutral, so I'm going in with my lip liner by the brand Jordanna. Struggle's real. I think we got it. And this is the shade Tawny. So I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in a little bit. I'm not going to fill them in completely, but I don't want to look crazy with just the lips line. So I'm going to feather this in a little bit. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be going in with my favorite. I know, I use this all the time, but I can't put it down. And it is the NYX lipstick in the shade Sugar Wafer. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of a gloss. So I'm taking this Bareminerals lip gloss, and I'm just going to put this on top. And this will be the completed look. After this, I'm just going to spray everything in place with my Urban Decay setting spray, and that will finish the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!